り当選
Flame Balloon!
Stay cool, bad boy.
Welcome to the next episode of Thoughts of Thrones. We are literally a day after watching episode 2. What was it called? The Things You Do for Love or something like that?
We'll get onto that. I can't remember the episode name for this one.
Can't you?
The first one was like Momentum or something,
The
wasn't
first one was called Winterfell.
No, it wasn't.
This one was called Winterfell. The first one was called Winterfell.
The first one was Momentum, remember? 'Cause we made a joke about it.
So yeah, this one's called Winterfell, I think. Yeah. The next one's called Battle of Winterfell. Anyway, so first of all, my overall thoughts of the episode, I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was it seemed so somber. Like it felt.
It felt like a wrap up to a lot of stories that have kind of gone unfinished.
Yeah.
There was a lot of. I don't know. There was a lot of like loose ends. Kind of felt like it got kind of dealt with.
Jamie and Bran talking.
Yeah, Jamie and Bran.
Samwell giving his sword.
That was quite cool.
Yeah.
The whole Brienne thing was quite nice.
Yeah, so
The night thing.
we'll go into a few of my favourite scenes. So there were some really good gems in this episode. Like one of my favourite scenes, I think, was the one with. Again, I think so many times it's the first time we've seen all these characters together. So we have
It's the first time they're not all fighting a Stark.
yeah. So like you had Brienne, Jamie, Tyrion, Podrick, Davos, and
your favourite guy.
and a man like Tormund. It was brilliant, man. So just that whole scene, Tormund's story about how he
Sucked a tea.
killed a giant, all that stuff, I think it was just brilliant.
I think my favourite little mini thing that they done was when it was when we spoke about earlier,
Yeah.
when it was Tyrion and Podrick with the wine.
Yeah.
And then obviously Bran said a little bit, and motherfucker was like, nah.
Yes. One thing I love about Game of Thrones is the friendships that are there, and it's so. They're done so subtly, but it's like you remember that for the longest time, Podrick was like Tyrion's like what's the word? A squire. It was a squire for long.
I think
So
I was gonna say hand, but yeah, squire.
and he gave him when he gave him little fingers like they're friends. and all that.
Yeah. I think all that was missing from that for me was just like Bronn.
Yeah.
I think Bronn would have been cool there.
And Tormund is just brilliant. When he's just, again, he's supporting. One of my favourite lines is when he said, "Oh, I can't be a knight." Because he's like, "Fuck tradition." It's like, man, like Tormund.
Equality and that.
He drank
The bit with Arya, Hound, and I always forget the guy's name. Do you know
the eye patch and the flaming sword.
I always forget his name.
That's a nice little scene.
Yeah. I think you asked me if you're wondering if Hound was still on Arya's list.
Yeah, he's not. I think because he was the guy with the eye patch on the list.
For a little. I think is it Sir Boris or is that the other guy that died?
I can't remember. But that was pretty good. Can we talk about one of the most brilliant because Bran in this series, I know he's very.
He rocks up. Someone pushes him. We never see who pushes him. He rocks up to a scene and he stood there like this.
My favourite thing about I love Bran. My favourite thing about it is that what happens is that. Like, he doesn't say much, but what he does say is very relevant. And, for example, everyone is talking when he says to Jamie, the things we do for love, and it's just like...
wicked nod to, like, the first season.
And this...
That scene itself was really cool, because then you had Sansa and Jon essentially going against, like, Daenerys, because her whole thing for, like, the first, like, 2 seasons was coming back and essentially killing Jamie.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, she has to work with him. So it was a cool dynamic to kind of...
come together.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was brilliant. The scene with Jamie and Bran was done brilliantly. Just when he spoke about
like, don't you hate me? And he's like, I can't remember what he says, but I remember the line.
I think that's brilliant. And also, it really does go to show Jamie's character development from the last time he saw Bran. Like when he was just this cocky guy when he first met him. He's been through.
Well, he was. What did Tyrion call him? A golden Lannister or a golden lion? Yeah. And now he's like just sort of like broken but built back up, kind of different, one-handed man.
Yeah. And again, even and any dialogue with Tyrion and Jamie is very sweet because you can tell that even though Tyrion hates Cersei, him and Jamie's love is very genuine.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice to watch.
Yeah, it's really nice to watch. See them two together, and it does make me worry for the future. I would like them to both see them come out of this alive, but
boy, No, I think one of them. I'm saying it now. I'm calling it. I think one of them is dying before Game of Thrones ends. I think one of them will be.
Do you
dead.
think? Do you want them? I think they should. I want them to both survive Winterfell, Battle of Winterfell.
I think they both will. Maybe. We'll get into this after.
Yeah.
We'll get into this another time.
And what else? I loved the other scene with the last of the Night's Watch. The three of them.
That was nice, and it's like us. Yeah. So I
So,
watched
like,
begins.
Can
Can we talk about how uncomfortable it was for Arya to get banged
So
with Gendry?
we're gonna rephrase that. It was a bit. So obviously, it's one of the six. Because banged is a banged.
They
What?
fucked.
I
They
mean,
they banged.
So, what's the scene of Arya and Gendry?
When they were banging, it was mad.
It was for me. I guess it's awkward because
awkward.
I mean, bless her. She was tweeting. Maisie Williams, she was tweeting on Twitter about how it was awkward for her family to see, and because we've all seen her grow up,
Well, yeah, she was
it's like a
this-
little sister to all of us.
It was
It's like,
weird. It was weird.
yeah,
I mean, I understand why. Obviously, yeah, cool. You know, because what she said,
yeah.
it's like out of nowhere. It feels like beforehand.
Yeah,
I don't, you know,
fair
it makes
enough,
sense. But
fair
it's
enough.
when you're watching, it, you're like, come on now.
Yeah, it's a
Mm.
yeah, it's. I think yeah, it was interesting. I thought when Samuel gave his sword to
Oh, Halfbane.
yeah, and
Jorah.
yeah, man,
I forget his name.
Jorah, yeah, I always forget Jorah's name. I love his
The scene
character.
where he was talking to his cousin was quite cool as well.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. I love
She's
her.
wicked.
She
She's
is
wicked.
so good.
She's cool.
She.
Now, fuck all that. Can we talk about Tormund?
Oh.
And how when he hugged Jon and then said, "There's the big woman here."
And it's just like, whoa. Tormund has been one of the most consistently great characters ever. Not only is he the most Viking-looking guy ever, but his friendship with Jon is fantastic. He gives him when he gave him the most manly kind of like.
It's nice because he owns the screen time that he gets. He might not
Yeah.
necessarily get a lot, but when he's on it,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, cool. Tormund's about.
Anytime Tormund's on
Everyone
screen, he
knows
owns it.
Tormund, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when he's in the background, he's just like.
Man's like,
I like that smile he does.
When he's smiling, look at the very first time we ever saw
you
Brienne.
see him do it again, you know. You see him do it again.
It's a big woman. Whenever he speaks about Brienne, and of them two, I really see. I would like to think about his thing.
She likes Jamie. Jamie's somewhat liking her.
Yeah.
It's a bit mad.
I think Tormund for me was one of my favorite characters easily,
yeah.
and I think just
Well, there is one way Tormund might be able to get with her, depending if Jamie survives or not.
Yeah, but that don't mean Brienne's gonna want to bang Tormund.
You never know.
I think when he's about they get out big beautiful children and and when he's everything. There was one time every time he tries to seduce her by eating like. Or when the first time we ever saw him smile in the funniest part, or when she was teaching, he walks over like he's
No,
just
fuck with that. Hold on. Podrick.
Podrick
was putting in work with
his
the
sword,
blades.
yeah man.
Man was,
Podrick,
man was walking around like this, you know, just parrying things
Podrick's
left,
doing-
right, and centre.
Podrick's done good, man. Podrick's done good, man. I think I mean it was, you know what, it was this episode. It had a somber feeling, but you know what, it was kind. This episode was kind to
Next
us.
episode's gonna be so peak.
The next time, by the way, when we watch the next episode, we would have also watched Endgame, Avengers Endgame. And that
Yeah,
means
yeah,
we'd have
yeah.
had to deal with whoever goes in that and whoever goes in this.
We can probably do a separate review for Endgame.
But it's like,
Have you seen it?
What?
I'm seeing about like 9 hours after you guys
Oh,
are.
okay, fair enough.
But yeah. So I think overall, the first 2 episodes have been leading up. We think it's sort of split into two.
Yeah, I
two
think
halves.
it's gonna be so it's gonna be the first 3 episodes is
Battling the
Battle of
undead.
Winterfell, and then I think the last 3 is gonna be Cersei.
The battle for the Iron Throne.
Yeah, which is a whole new dynamic for which we will get into the next episode.
Yes, that'd be really good, man. The Night King is just. I like the Night King is just he's
He's a
brilliant.
dickhead. He just comes in and is like, I haven't done nothing, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold my beer real quick while I
He's like
lay this spear.
nobody here. No, I've given no indication that I might be good at this, but you know, it's like, woof, and you know they're gonna be fighting with dragons and an undead dragon. Well,
It's gonna be cool.
it's gonna be
Look
cool.
forward to it. Look
Anyway,
forward
guys, let us know what you thought of the most recent episode of Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm,
and yeah, man, we'll see you next week for.
to it.
You know what I think? I reckon next week we should record it afterwards so we can get our we can keep the emotions intact. I think because our emotions are gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be there like, hey.
Could be no energy unless it's a wicked episode
Who do you think's not who do you think's not making it out next
for the
week?
Battle of Winterfell.
Yeah.
I'd actually say Jamie.
Do you reckon?
Or what's his name? Tyrion.
I think Theon's gonna die.
I think Theon. And again, Theon has been fantastic character development from the beginning, from when he portrayed all of that stuff.
Never liked Theon.
Theon.
Never liked Theon.
But Guillermo really
Actor's great.
Yeah.
Never liked Theon. I think nothing's gonna die. I think
Theon
Jaime
will.
or Tyrion?
I think Tyrion. I don't think they'll die in this battle.
They'll die against Cersei because I think.
Who else is alive? I think the Hound might die.
I want the Hound to kill the
I
Mountain.
know you want to, but I think he might die.
I hope the Hound.
I think the guy in the eye patch might die.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I wouldn't mind if Bran died.
don't want. I don't want Tormund or Brienne to die.
Do you know what? If Jon dies, I'm gonna be pissed off.
You know what?
That would be a curveball if Jon.
Brienne might die, and then Tormund might go ham.
Do you know what would be crazy?
What?
If just Daenerys died.
That would be.
That'd be the biggest.
That'd be a nice twist.
That'd be the
Well,
biggest-
not a nice twist, but
That'd be
That
the
would
biggest
be
thing.
the one thing I
That'd
did not
be big.
expect.
Could you imagine if she dies now?
Can you? That'd be the biggest.
Imagine her dragon dies, she dies, and it's just Jon left with his one.
that.
Also, we don't want Ghost to die. Go shout out the Ghost. You know.
I will be distraught.
Because yeah.
Mate, there's only 2 direwolves left.
Yeah, but one of them's got her own little.
Nymeria, she got her own little pack.
Yeah,
But
that was cute. I like her. Actually, she's
Yeah,
that.
but Ghost is my dog. I like Ghost.
Oh, the thing is, I feel like with, you know what? Here's the thing. Judging they've all got dragon glass and they've got dragons and they're using
Yeah,
brand.
but the Night King has super cool ice spears and he's got a dragon.
Yeah, that's true. And he's also quite. Also, I would like to know a little bit more. Obviously, you've got the Ice King and you've got the zombies, but you've also got I want to call them dukes.
I think you got like
The-
you got
the-
like whites. I think they're the regulars, and you got like white walkers.
Who are like,
which I think are like,
because there's your basic zombies who are the but then you've got the White Walker, the Night King, when you've got he's like the ones that have got like long hair, and they're like a little bit more like his second in command sort of thing. If the Night King is somebody that we know, if he is Bran, if he is this, what if him and his little compadres there were somebody? I mean,
We'll see. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll
Anyway.
find out. I think the next 2 episodes are going to be around Winterfell, and then like the last 2 are going to be about Cersei.
yeah, it's gonna be also because every series has a Jon Snow episode in it. It's always the best. So the battles. Oh my god, I know for a fact that the budget was gonna be
It's
put
going to
into.
be big, man. It's going to be big. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
As long as Jon doesn't die, I don't really care what happens in Game of Thrones. I'm gonna be honest
If
with
Jon was to die, do you think it'd be in the Jon Snow episode?
I'd stop watching.
I think.
Yeah, but you
for
can't.
me,
You're
I
so
know.
close.
the characters.
I know
Okay, if you
You're
pick
so
5
close.
characters that you really want to live. Okay. So
Jon,
yeah.
Jon,
Hound,
Yeah.
Jon,
Oh, for
Ghost,
Jon.
Tyrion.
Okay. So for me, it's Tyrion,
Pick 3.
Tormund.
Pick 3 characters. You
Okay.
want to do. 5 is too much. Pick 3.
Okay. Tyrion, Tormund, and Jon.
Jon, Ghost, Tyrion.
Hound. Sam.
Can I even see him on camera?
I hope so. Actually, no, we should be able to. It's a fair distance away.
Yeah. So Sam, the Hound, and
Samuel, I don't want
Forgot
Samuel
about
to.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
don't
But
want-
he's just not in my top 3.
If Samuel dies, that will. When Samuel cried the other day, that made me sad.
Yeah, fucking Daenerys.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jon. Yeah.
Cool.
There's a consensus. That means
Yeah,
Jon's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
gonna die.
That would be,
It was out of Jon or Tyrion, but
that'd be the biggest.
Jon's
You know what?
more-
If Jon
Then
or
again.
Tug or Daenerys die in this episode, it'll be
His name
the
is Aegon.
Aegon. If one of them two die in this episode, it'll be the biggest curveball ever.
Mate, I'd be so. They both died.
But then,
Because it'll be a thing, who gets the throne?
Well,
yeah.
who cares? You're fighting already now. Cersei's still gonna come down.
I don't know. I think.
That'd be the
Well,
maddest
Cersei's got a mad army as well. She bought them.
Yeah, she wanted elephants.
Bro, if
Did you see those memes with the elephants?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
if Cersei
Dumbledore.
got the throne by the end of the series and then it ends, that'd be mad.
That'd be crazy, man. That'd be
I
crazy.
think
There's
Jamie.
no one
I think
thinks
Jamie will kill Cersei. I feel like
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you think
That's
he'll
honestly
actually?
what
Well,
I'm
Jamie,
thinking.
what
Something
do
will
you
happen.
think Bran will
Fight Tyrion.
because he's got the crossbow, hasn't he?
Maybe.
According to the actor who played him, apparently, all he said about his character is in this series that maybe things he does that you don't like. Remember, he'll do anything to get that castle. But Tyrion's also his friend.
No, he's not. He is and he's not. They've
Yeah.
got like a really unique relationship. It's weird.
Yeah.
I like it.
So many. One of my favorite things about
We
this
need to
series.
wrap this up. We've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
recording for fucking ages.
Alright, guys, listen. So obviously, let us know what you think about the most recent episode of Game of Thrones. Who are you worried for? Who your favorite character? And yeah, all right. Peace out.